Are you ready, kids?
Aye,
Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, Captain.
Oh.
The voices are back.
All right, that's enough of that shit. Hello, I am Jay, your host of Queer Teen Talk podcast, and I have with me today Ace,
Hello.
Fizz, and Mars.
Ayo, I'm back again for
Yeah, Mars has been on
millionth
every episode. So,
In
a
my
little
defense,
backstory.
I was
Mars
busy.
I am very sorry for not having anything posted for last 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
So 3 weeks, whatever. So week 9. So that was supposed to be the third week of podcasting.
Yeah.
I had so I was going to film a week early, but I had the person that was going to be on cancel on me. That's not their fault at all. They had shit come up. That's not, I'm not blaming them.
Yeah.
If you are listening. It's just, that just kind of happened. And then
It's
I
not
didn't
like
have,
everybody's parents when they get divorced. It's not your fault, I promise, sweetie.
I didn't have anybody to cover for them, so we kind of just went that week while I was at TAFE without. And then the week after that, we couldn't get the actual thing recording. So, because I didn't have the SD card because I lost it.
I'm just taking my headphones off for a second so I can fix my hair. It's annoying me.
Anyway,
You're a ginger.
and then after that, we filmed and we had an hour and 5 minutes of
Hour
footage.
and 9 minutes.
Yeah, somewhere along that.
It was
And
we
it
did
was really
well.
good too. And I lost the SD card.
His dog ate it.
Well, I think my dog ate it. I don't approve of this, but I'm pretty sure.
My
it's
dog
fine.
ate my homework.
So, unfortunately, we have not been able to get anything out, but that is okay because I'm just going to cry myself to sleep every night until this one comes out.
Yay!
Which this one will be coming out tomorrow. Don't quote me on that. So today's Thursday. Hopefully this will be out Friday or Saturday.
Is today Thursday?
Today
Yes,
is Thursday.
today's Thursday.
That's why you're here.
I've lost track.
That's why I've been here all day.
Okay, Mars, you
I've
have
had
been
an
living at
interview.
my house since Tuesday. It's been 3 days.
Fuck, man. Okay. Anyway,
lost.
so I'm going to ask my little icebreaker question that I've been asking since episode 2.
Yay!
Um,
Well, you've asked it since episode 1. It's just episode 1 was more like an introduction as well.
So,
Where's my mouth? Mouth.
I was a girl in the village doing alright, and I became a princess. No, because the way I thought I was supposed to be Sophia the First when I was a kid, because it was almost my name.
anyway, the question is, if aliens landed on Earth tomorrow and offered to take you home with them, would you go?
Yes. I mean, sorry, let me think
Wait,
about that.
wait,
If they, and this is also including if they butt probed you, would you go with them?
So they come to my house or I go to their house?
No, they come to, so they knock on the door right now and they go, if you let me butt probe you, you can come home with me.
You can do a bit more than butt probing, baby.
All right, so Fizz is on board. Sick. Mars?
I don't want anything shoved up my ass, please.
Okay, so
Mars,
Mars
I
isn't
shoved
going.
a baguette up your ass on the way here.
I didn't like that.
Okay, so Mars isn't going. Ace, would you go?
Look,
Even if they butt probed you? And
do I have the option to come back here whenever? Or
no,
is this
but
just
your partner
like a
can go with
god-
you.
I wasn't.
Hey, your partner can get butt probed with you.
Hey, you can butt probe each other if you want.
They've done that already.
The
You're a bit late to the party, my guy.
The aliens just need a
I
seat
wouldn't
for
call
proof.
butt probing a party.
I'm just going to apologise to my partner now because I know they're listening to this.
Yeah,
Hello.
they've been bugging us for weeks to put out a new
No,
episode.
they've been bugging you. They haven't talked to me.
They've
which
been
is,
bugging me.
I find that very funny that the person who's only been on the podcast once they've been bugging rather than bugging the person who runs the fucking podcast.
No, because I have been getting snaps every day, just like, when are you getting a new podcast out? And I'm just like, well, we tried to record one the other day, but it didn't work. And they're like, I have listened to the original 2 5 times each. Give me entertainment. I was just like, I'm sorry.
Pretty sure
Not
that's a mental
my
illness
fault.
at this point.
You're a mental illness.
The first ones we apologise for, but the rest are on you, dude.
Yeah.
The first one's sorry, our bad, but the rest of them, come on, that's a personal choice right there.
You sound
There's
you
plenty
sound
of other
so
good
much like one of my old family
That's a lot of
members.
mud on my shoes.
There's a.
You've walked mud into my fucking house. Well, so I live here now, pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, I'm here and off.
You need to bring like a
You live
blanket and
here.
a pillow in just for comedic purposes.
Imagine
and
if
put
I
it
had one
under the
just
bed.
in my bag. Just woo!
You live here, Mars lives with me, and Ace lives alone.
I forgot I bought this. I have a chocolate. Oh, we're not recording the footage. Oh shit. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
That's
Took
okay.
us long enough to try and get last.
Considering that I spent over an hour trying to edit down the hour-long recording.
Even if I just get it next time and just have
Probably.
it on my phone. Okay. Well, that's next podcast, assuming we can actually film it.
Hopefully.
Okay. Topic question though. If I didn't have the choice to come back, then I wouldn't go for the pure purpose of my cousins.
What if we butt probe your cousins and bring them too?
Please don't.
Hey,
Wait, hold on. How old are your cousins before I make this joke?
Younger than me.
How younger?
One of their cousins came out to them as asexual, so we have to...
True.
I asked Mars the same question.
No, but we have to be supportive.
I asked Mars the same question.
that
Mars
doesn't
is our
count.
race, and I still asked if they wanted to be butt probed.
The cousin that came out as asexual is more a family friend cousin than a blood related cousin. Though.
Most of my cousins are family friend cousins.
Most of mine.
Example number one.
Most of mine came out of one of my aunt's vaginas,
Oh my god.
and one of them out of their dad's ass.
Okay.
I don't think that's it.
My only auntie is a lesbian. And my uncle married a whore.
That's fair.
My only my
Mum, if
only
you're
gay-
listening, I hope you're proud of me.
my only
He married a whore.
my only gay uncle is dead, rest in peace. And my only queer auntie is it Melbourne or Queen? It's Melbourne. She's in Melbourne.
You're in Melbourne.
Ew.
Children.
She goes out partying a lot. Low key jealous of how she lives.
All right, what was the topic question for this? Oh, the topic for this one is just our personal stories and shit like that. So pretty much our personal discoveries of how we were queer,
Nope, that's not gonna
what
work.
we've sort of done since then, how we've moved on, shit like that. How we came out to people.
How it's changed, how it's affected the way we experience the world.
And pretty much whatever other shit we get up to and go off topic with. So this one
welcome
kind of-
to the Thunderdome.
this episode pretty much has no limits. We can do anything.
Okay, now who wants to hear about queer?
Within reason.
Anything.
Within reason. So no more talk about probing. My fault for that one. No more. I don't know.
My knee just popped.
That's nice. Okay, Fizz, I'm turning you back on. Okay. All right.
Anybody want to learn about Greek mythology?
And you're off again. All right. You're on low volume, so which means you're on thin fucking ice, Fizz. Otherwise, you'll be getting me a drink.
Nobody wants to learn about Greek mythology, but I'm sorry.
That's right. Dad tried to mansplain Greek mythology to me yesterday.
Such a funny joke.
Are you on Pinterest? Bitch, we're filming a podcast.
I have my possible podcast jokes on my it's a Pinterest board. Do you want to hear one of them?
Talking to the microphone.
You got mad at me for talking into the microphone.
No,
Okay.
Jay got mad at you for the Greek mythology.
Here's one of my Greek. It is a Tumblr post from local Greek mythology. That is not me, I promise. Wink, wink, nudge,
Are you
nudge.
sure?
Not really. Daedalus, if you don't know who that is, smart man. Fuck you, my child is completely fine. Icarus, here comes dark side, do 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 do.
That's such a good. That's the song my sister sang for choir.
Ew. Oh.
Hello, 500 miles.
And I would walk 500 more. Who's going
Guys,
first?
I have a meme that is literally just about what we spoke.
I can't read that.
It says this is why they never came back.
Oh, for context, that's Ace showing us a picture of an alien getting butt probed by cavemen.
Pretty much.
How do we know they didn't like it? Are you assuming?
Because they haven't come back since.
No, they have. Just
They
not to
haven't-
that specific
They haven't come
caveman.
back to humans since.
Yes, they have.
Have you seen a fucking alien walking down? Oh, actually, we go to our...
Have you
I've
met
seen
my
a few-
father?
I've seen a few people that look like aliens.
Yeah,
Amanda,
my
sorry.
father, Christopher. Hey, shout out to. Can I say his full name? Because I don't care if he gets robbed.
No.
Aww.
You may as well put his credit card information on there while you're
Oh no, dude! I seen one of those like Instagram reel things the other day, and it was this like photo, and it was a minion going, "Josh, you're crazy." Minion.
Yes, I'm pretty sure I said that.
Some of them work. Some of the card numbers work. Like I haven't tested them, but other people have gone and tested them and
okay,
gone, "This
I watched-
actually works. What the fuck? Delete this."
I watched a video of someone who's going through about how they have to get their entire card and everything replaced because they made a cookie with all their credit card information on it and then literally just wrote "do not steal" underneath it, posted it on the internet, had a bunch of people steal the information.
Why would you post that?
And then they made a video going,
Why would you?
I don't know
Why
you
would you
guys-
think the "do not steal" sign would work?
No, because in the video she's like, I'm dealing with all of this, like, blah, blah,
Why would you
blah.
make the fucking cookie then?
Not to mention, in the video where she's saying that she's dealing with all of it, she posts the footage of the cookie again with all the information on it.
Please don't steal my information.
And she's like, I even put "do not steal" on it. Why did you guys steal
the information.
That is like
oh,
telling.
they stole it. Oh no.
That is like telling somebody do not enter the pool with active diarrhea, and them sitting there going, "Well, just
Okay.
because you told me not to,
I
I'm
came
gonna
all
shit
this
in the
way."
pool."
I want
Please
to tell a story, but I feel like Abby would hit me if I told it, so I'm going to say it.
Just replace a few things in
Does
it.
it
so
have
it's not-
anything to do with you being gay? Because we do.
No.
We are going to talk about the gay today.
Well, let's talk about the gay.
Who wants to go first? Let's
Ace
play
does.
rock. No, let's play rock paper scissors.
They can't see it.
No, but we'll play. It
They
doesn't
can
matter
hear
if
us
they can
going,
see it.
"Sis."
No, I taught Amara how to play it. I taught Amara how to play scissors, paper, rock. She sits there, she holds the rock, sees what you do, and then changes it. And then if you tell her that she lost, she yells at you.
I know some adults that do that.
My cousin
How long
just
we're gonna see who
recently
goes
learned
first?
tic-tac-toe. It's changed since we were
Dude,
kids.
you guys even say mine has changed, or because I went to a different school, so I learned a different
Okay,
one.
I know the Queensland and the New South Wales version, though.
Tic-tac,
I can't
toe,
remember
going
all
up,
of it,
going
but
down,
I'd
going
use both
crisscross,
of them.
lollipop, pull the trigger, karate.
See,
chop,
See, that's
side,
different
That's
to
not
what
what
any of
she
the schools
does.
did.
But that's what I grew up with. And then you guys are sitting here going, tic-tac-toe, we're going high, we're going low.
No,
Fuck you.
It's give me a
That's-
high, give me a low.
That's how my cousin does it. She goes high, low, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And then she goes on this long tangent of like
A lady
pinkies
with a
and
big,
thumbs and how I should
And a-
run
and a lady with a big fat bum, or did they change it to
Well,
how?
that's apple on a stick.
Oh, I know too many of these from
Apple on
primary
a
school.
stick.
Fuck me.
Make me sick.
Makes my heart beat 246. Not because early,
Not
not
because you're dirty, not because you're
you're
clean,
clean,
not
not
because you
because
kissed the
you're
guy
so
behind the
lavish.
magazine. But that
boys,
part changes
girls,
all the time.
having fun. Here comes a lady with a big fat bum.
There you
She
go.
can wiggle, she can wobble, she can do the splits.
Anybody else
Something,
remember the
something.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse one?
No. Oh, maybe.
Mickey Mouse had a house underneath the movies.
Yes, and it was
Mickey
like the
Mouse.
feet thing.
Mickey Mouse had a house
You have a
underneath the
feet thing?
movies. When the movie started, Mickey Mouse farted. What color was his toxic gas? And then you sit there and
a feet thing.
No, see, for us, instead
gonna
of
get
going,
clipped.
what color was his toxic gas, we do what color was it, because we got sick of saying it all the time because we played.
We got in trouble for saying gas. And then, right, we were learning about like the solids, gases, etceteras. And I love it. There was one more, and I said etceteras instead. But
Gasma.
we got like we kept going. Oh, gas! See, you guys can say it. Why can't we? And we got in trouble.
No.
for that. I don't know why I wasn't
The
suspended.
kids
as a
at
kid.
my school got lazy with saying gas, so they would just say, "What color was his toxic ass?" Because they just dropped the G, and then everybody would piss themselves laughing.
See, I did that one in kindy and like year 1. I don't actually remember doing that after.
I did that up to year 6.
That
dude.
was, but that was I moved schools shit. ton.
Yeah, I
did
know.
it up
That
to
was
like
Campbelltown.
year 3.
I did it up to year 6 because that's how we would decide who had to go and get stuff from the sports shed.
That's how we
yeah.
decide almost anything.
Yeah, any decision was that or rock, paper, scissors.
Or we would play apple on a stick, and the first person to stuff up would have to do it.
Yeah.
The problem is whenever me and
We would play concentration.
Yes.
For that sort of stuff.
yeah, see,
I was really good at concentration because I am constantly thinking of answers. So people would be sitting there thinking of it when it got to their turn, and I'd be like, "I am 10 ahead of you. Hurry up!
I think
don't hesitate, huh?"
I think we're going to change the topic to childhood games and childhood things then.
No, because I asked you guys to play paper scissors rock to see if we could figure out who would go first.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
no.
guys-
But I think we should just change the topic.
Yeah,
to
we really
childhood
should at
shit.
this point.
Let's just talk
okay.
about our childhood
Yeah. Or
my
partially.
childhood,
Yeah.
my childhood,
So when I was a kid,
with exceptions.
the PG version of our
yeah,
childhood.
the PG, the well, mummy and daddy
Mummy.
had a fight over a mattress. You witnessed the whole thing. Now you're
Or at
traumatized.
least the parts I can remember of my childhood.
Yeah, exactly. No, I had a cat when I was a kid. So I've told you about Kitty, right? Okay, apparently I haven't.
No,
My
you
girlfriend,
have
my-
not.
my
And
girlfriend.
I've known you the longest.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you have not told me.
Well, it died before I met you.
Yeah, but still,
I
you
didn't,
haven't
I
told
didn't
me.
know it had died until only a few years ago, though.
It died.
Okay, I have a story that is similar but also opposite. So when
I'm taking
we
another
moved,
donut.
when we moved
Sorry.
houses, I was told that
Bless you. iPad kid.
you were like cough, 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 fake cough. That's what it sounded like. But when we moved houses, I was told that the cats ran away. So we had two. And then recently, my neighbor, who was also my best friend at the time, you know, the one I call Roadkill.
Yeah.
Because he calls me Tomato Soup, so I call him Roadkill.
Roadkill.
Recently found out he's been looking after my cats for 5 years.
Fuck, really?
After I moved, I was told that one of them ran away and that one of them was...
Well, so with my cat, it got like bitten by a tick or something, and cats don't have tick medication. Dogs
Yeah.
do. So sometimes you can use the dog one, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's very 50-50. Amanda apparently took the cat to the vet. I don't think she did. I'm pretty sure she's talking bullshit.
Probably.
But if she did, she left it there. We were told for years that the cat was given to an old lady on the island and she was still looking after it.
The fuck?
I recently got in contact with her like 2-3 years ago. I'm pretty sure she died now though. It's quite
Oh,
sad.
shit. Rest
Alright,
in
But
peace.
before she passed, I reached out to her and was like, "Hey, do you have my cat still?" She goes, "Cat? I was never given a cat from you." I was like, "Yeah, my mum should have given it to you." She goes, "No, I never got a cat. I never actually spoke to your mother after the fight with your dad." I was like, "Oh, fuck." So, and then I talked to Amanda about it. She goes, "Oh, yeah, the cat died." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Why not be honest about it?
Yeah.
You
I've
guys-
lived like 7 years not
You want to
knowing.
hear a sad my dog died story? Now, Mum isn't the kind of I'm going to sugarcoat it because you're a kid person. Mum told me flat out our dog died. This was when we were living at her most recent marriage's house. Her and her fiance at the time went on a holiday, and I was at my father's, unfortunately. They got back from their holiday. They spent, I think it was 2 weeks in Queensland. They got back. They go outside. They make sure the dogs are okay. Our youngest dog, Rosie, she was a red cattle dog, was laying against the fence, barely breathing, shaking. She was foaming at the mouth. And our other older dog that was 13 years old,
Get off Snapchat, Ace.
Make me.
that was 13 years old, was just sitting at the door looking at us like, "Oh my God, you're back." Completely ignoring the almost dead 2-year-old puppy at the back of the fence.
Ace, don't make me take your phone again.
I'm texting my girlfriend. No.
Too bad.
Give me my...
Wait, I'm compensating the phone.
Confiscating.
You all suck. This is... My girlfriend's going to be like, "Why weren't you texting me?" And I'll be like, "You'll hear it. You'll hear me cry for my phone back."
We,
Do you want me to unlock it for you?
It's unlocked. It's just not working.
Oh, yeah, no, the screen's probably frozen because it's fucked.
probably.
Why
Anyway.
don't I have Face ID?
Because only me and my sister have Face ID.
Why did your sister have Face ID and not
Because
me?
I was sick of her coming to me to unlock my phone.
Unlock it.
It'll freeze up and have random clicking seizures, so don't be surprised if that happens.
So, Mum and her partner went around asking the neighbours, hey, do you know what happened to our dog? You were the only people here for the last 2 weeks. Come to find out, some dude was walking around in the reserve behind the house and decided he wasn't happy with the fact that our dogs were alive. He threw poison over the fence. And because my cattle dog, Rosie, was a selfish little prick, she ate all of it. She ate all of it, so she got really sick. And then the other dog was just kind of like sitting in the back corner like, oh, you didn't share. You died. Haha, karma for not sharing.
No, that reminds me of a story that went around. I don't know if it's fairly recently or if it's just popped up for me fairly recently. But there's this dude who has constant fights with a neighbour. Neighbour's called Karen, like it's her legal name.
Imagine.
And so he's really picky about what the dogs eat. Because, like, he seriously cares for these things. His kids are amazing. They're hilarious. So, goes on, comes back from work one day, and thinks one of his dogs is just being lazy. Like, not getting up, just being, like, lazy. Realising something is very wrong. Takes him to the vet.
You're failing miserably.
Takes the dog to the vet. Like, wife and kids stay there with the dog. He goes back home to investigate. Along the fence line, he sees chewed up treats. So he pretty much FaceTimes his wife, goes, hey, did you buy these for our dog? And his wife's like, no, I know you're super picky about what he eats. I leave all that to you. He then smells it. It's like, oh, like, the smell is familiar, can't pick where from. He collects them all into a bag. Why is your
flash on?
Why is my flash on?
Scary.
Okay, goes investigates, find the treats, collects all of them from the fence line, Karen's fence line, right? I'm ignoring the fact
I should message your mum.
No, she's at work. She will kill me.
Aww.
I message your mum all the time.
Let me continue my story, please.
Fine. Ooh, mad.
Finds him, goes to clean up dog's vomit because dogs vomited before taking him to the vet. Goes to clean it up, gets the bleach out, sees where the scent is familiar from. So he found like bleach soaked treats.
I'm just gonna interrupt right here.
Fuck, what have you done?
Your partner has just. So I sent a photo of you.
Yeah.
Your partner said, "Hey, it's the kid I'm gonna bash tonight." Should we be concerned? Is this a domestic violence situation?
Considering I'll be at my nan's.
Is this a domestic violence situation? Do I need to call someone?
I'm pretty sure they meant to type smash.
Oh, sorry, I turned you off. Continue.
Wow.
No, because you were opening.
This was so cool.
You were opening the bread, and Mars was opening the packet, so I turned you both off while Ace was talking.
Oh my
Got
god.
to turn you back on. Dude, we could have gone the whole podcast without me realising that.
No, I'm pretty sure it was a typo. I think they meant smash instead of bash.
See, my problem is I will be at my nan's until pretty much Sunday. So I'll be at my nan's till Friday, and then I go to my dad's.
I asked them if they meant smash.
No, they probably meant bash. This is probably going to turn into...
Is this about the ass probing?
I did tell them about that, and I was like, don't worry, you'll get context when you listen to the podcast. And like, I want context now.
I
What?
snapped them saying, hey, we talked about you, and they've gone, why? What did you talk about? Ace isn't telling me. I've gone, oh, we talked about butt probing.
I asked if they didn't like Ace's ass probing.
I want to go home.
Okay.
Forget whatever plans I have this
No,
afternoon.
I'm bashing because you won't give me context on what you're talking about. So,
Mars,
bread.
did you have any problems with your childhood pets dying without telling you?
I love how we've got
I had a ton of fish.
Yes.
Those die easily.
I started naming my fish. Test 1, test 2, test 3. I got to 13. I got to 13 before people cut me off of having fish.
I got 3 before my mum was sick of buying them.
I had
Bailey
fish
tried
and
eating one of
chicken.
our goldfish once.
Oh, was it good?
He failed.
Oh.
He couldn't get it out of the tank.
I had
Mum
fishies and chickens. The fishies all died, and
I
then
feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
4 or 5 years ago, we had chickens, and then
I'm scared.
Aldi has an app
I'm scared
Yeah.
Jay's gonna find something that I don't even know is on my phone. Like,
I'm gonna
there's-
look through your photos.
But
There's
like,
nothing on there that's
Don't look at
saved.
my search history.
but my
but
first batch of chickens
wasn't
was
even
fucking...
thinking. Why is your phone so low battery? 19%.
Shit, is it actually?
Yes. The fuck, bro? Do you ever charge your phone?
I did. It was on 100% this morning when I woke up. That just shows you how much I've been on it.
What type
Also,
of charger do you have?
USB-C.
I think that one. If you've got
I
a,
have a charger in my bag.
you have a
Nice.
charger in your bag.
Yeah.
Plug it the fuck in then.
Don't you have your charger in your bag?
It's not...
No, but do you have like the what is it?
Well,
adapter?
Ace has one.
I have one. It's in my bag.
They're just lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I'm not
get-
going to climb over Fizz.
Oh, Mars, do you want to go grab their bag?
You just like grab me my entire bag.
And
I was
then
gonna
I'll-
say, don't expect me to move. I'm eating a baguette, bitch.
I'll plug it in over here.
Baguette. I thought you were. Oh my god.
All right. Anyway, let's move away
Probably
from the
heavy
slurs.
because it's
No.
Thank you. Almost took out Fizz.
That's okay.
Want
In
to
an
hear?
assault way.
They probably deserve
Want to
it.
hear a funny story?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want noodles?
No, thank you.
I got 2 packets of 2-minute noodles and 2 bras in here.
Well, we've got
Is that
We've got
because you're
hot
not
water.
wearing one right now?
Yeah, and I forgot to pack them into my nan's bag, so I just shoved them into my like.
Hey, proof or it didn't happen.
Okay.
And I'm going to record this part for the viewers at
I'm
home.
gonna cry.
Oh my god, we could just bullshit what Ace is doing right now. Ace just pulled a dildo out of the
Ace
bag.
is wanking off.
Ace is waking up under the table.
Like I'm just.
All
gonna-
honesty, we could be recording this naked right now, and none of us would care.
I could change that.
No, none of us would care. I got naked in front of Mars yesterday so I could get changed. Mars didn't even
Dude,
blink.
you sent a topless photo in Snapchat this morning.
We compared titties at Canberra.
I grabbed your titties.
Yes, assault.
I was about to say I fingered you before. That's not
That's
true. I've
no.
tried.
No.
We've tried to butt probe them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say, but my brain was just like, no, fingered. I'm fingering my baguette right now.
All right then.
I'm opening it
Somebody
with my
called
finger.
Popo. Called Popo's hose.
I was going to tell a funny story, wasn't I? When my little brother was, I think he was like 2 or 3, it was right after he learned to walk, he was infatuated with the fact that our dogs didn't have to wear clothes. So when he didn't want to wear clothes, he would go outside, strip naked, get on all fours, walk around and be like, no,
Sounds like a crap porno, I see.
He'd walk around and he'd just be like, I'm the new puppy dog. Woof, woof. And all of the dogs, because we had 4 dogs in the backyard at that time, all of them were just kind of sitting there looking at this naked 3-year-old walking around trying to play with them. And they just started licking him because they were like, I don't know what you are. You aren't like us. Because he's so ticklish, he just sat there giggling. We had to like drag him inside and be like, you're not a dog. Come wear clothes.
Yeah. Is that good bread?
Nom nom.
I'm gonna
Biscuit.
cry if you keep like.
You know what?
smacking your mix.
If anybody
No, that's not them
chews-
snacking their lips. That's them
if anybody chews
I'm
into
going
the
home.
microphone anymore or says any more slurs, you're getting muted for 5 minutes.
All right.
Let's share microphones.
No.
What if I do it in
No,
Fizz's
'cause
microphone? Do I still
You get muted.
Okay.
And if you reach across the table and touch my microphone, you get kicked out. So don't even fucking try.
I don't like the way this conversation's going. I'm gonna tap Jay's microphone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tap out real quick.
Look how long my schlong is.
I want to go.
For context
home.
here, Fizz just pulled down their pants and showed us their dick.
Can we give truthful context to this, please?
Oh yeah, they showed us their baguette.
Yeah. My half-eaten baguette.
Oh, did they?
I was gonna say slur.
No more slurs. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to edit all of the fucking slurs out.
Haha.
Like, seriously, bro. I'm gonna be here for, like, days.
Oh well.
What was I doing? I was doing something.
Wampus,
Oh, I
wampus.
downloaded one of those, like, money-making apps,
I
right?
have 5.
I had 5. Well, I had more than that. But then I was like, oh, no, I found one that's decently reliable. I've made 20 or over $20, so I've cashed out about $10 of it.
Do they
And then
actually work? I've always been so scared that
I have
they're scams.
Amazon.
I have a $10 Amazon gift card
Yeah,
that I got from Misplay.
I'm about to have a 21. So
I'm always genuinely
Just-
scared when those apps come up because they're just straight scams.
how does PayPal work?
PayPal.
Who knows?
Yeah, because you've got an account on there, don't you?
I do. I don't know how it
stole your
works. I
phone.
have 20 cents.
Oh,
I have 20 cents because I don't know how it works. Hang on. I think your wife is asking me questions.
probably about the butt probing.
It is about the butt probing. It was context to the I'm going to bash him later message. They were just like, I'm so bashing him later for not giving me context.
Yeah.
Why bash when you can smash?
Pretty sure that's what every enemies to lover
Low-key enemies
Fic
to lovers,
is about.
though, some enemies to lovers stories are actually genuinely really good.
Yes,
See,
I prefer oblivious partners. I
Yeah.
prefer them to be
No,
constantly
I-
flirting and neither of them know that they're flirting.
I like the ones where they either pretend to be in a relationship and then actually end up falling in love, or the ones where they're like friends like we are and just start flirting with each other and then accidentally fall in love. Because that's how me and my ex were too. Sorry, I got very excited for that.
No, okay.
I spent like half an hour today talking about my ex.
oh god,
Here is a breakdown of my previous relationships and how they came to be, okay? My first one, some girl went up to the basketball hoop at our school, turned around, said to me, if I get this in, I'm a lesbian and you have to date me. Turned around, threw it over her head, got it in, and I was just like, well, I'm impressed, so why not? So we dated for 3 days, and then I felt guilty as shit about the fact that mum didn't know I was dating somebody. So I broke up with her, which was right before our Canberra trip, and she had been like constantly making innuendos about what are we going to do when we go on our Canberra trip, seeing as we're sharing a cabin. She's a year older than me, by the way. She was a year 6, I was a year 5.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know this. I was like freshly. I was a baby gay. I didn't know what was happening.
Well, yeah. Now we're just the gay.
I'm gonna say this now. My mother didn't know I had a partner until recently.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, she had no idea, and I don't know if she tuned you out because she hasn't said anything about it. But I haven't told her yet.
Yeah.
We've been dating for over a year.
So
now.
does your mum listen to the podcast or? Okay.
She doesn't have Instagram, so she has no way of knowing that this. She knows that it exists because I've told her I'm like doing it with you guys, but she has no way of finding what it is.
I'm half tempted to tell Christopher that I do this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it works. It works.
It works.
Like,
It works. My second relationship, I played football with her. She asked me out. I lost her contact information. We continued dating without ever talking to each other for 2 years.
Dude, honestly, I feel like that's probably what could have kept my parents together.
Oh, probably.
They just accidentally stayed together.
We accidentally stayed together, and then her best friend happened to be dating one of my best friends.
Yeah.
But they didn't know that their best friends were supposed to be dating. So they came up, my best friend came up, started talking to me about their partner and their partner's best friend. And I was just like, hey, what's your partner's best friend's name? And they said, oh, it's blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to say their actual name.
Yeah.
It was blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, that's the same name as the partner I haven't spoken to in 2 years. And they're sitting there like, what do you mean you haven't spoken in 2 years? My phone got hacked and I lost all my contact info.
Yeah.
And because that was before social media, I only had access to them through their phone number. And as a proud Gen Z, I have learned my mum's phone number and my phone number. And that's it.
I get mine and my dad's mixed up.
So do I. People will be like, oh, what's your phone number? And then I'll give them my mum's, and I'll be like, oh, wait, no, that's not the right one.
I remember mine. but
People
then-
will read out mum's phone number and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's mine.
Wait.
And then I'll be like, hang on a minute, what did you say it was? And they're like, oh, 04, blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, oh.
I genuinely thought you were just about to say mums.
So
I
did
was like,
I.
I had
like,
to
you were
stop
gonna make-
myself.
I was like, you were gonna make my life a living hell.
I had to
aren't you?
stop myself.
Yeah. Well, my first partner was in year 6.
Sad.
Mars knows this one. He was a dick. Like, I wish I could go back in time and
Can
bash him.
other than Mars, did we all have that one I wish I didn't date you boy relationship?
Well, Mars had that just with a female.
No, but boy, I
I had
don't-
two of them. One
I
was a
don't
boy,
know-
one was female.
I don't know why I did that boy relationships are different to I don't know why I did that girl relationships. I want to cry.
Seems
Does that
you
mean
have
I'm
to.
gonna? Yeah, am I gonna
It
get
seems
muted?
you
now?
have to be muted.
Alright then.
Well, this is a sad
He
show.
was really good.
Well, show's over.
No, he actually muted himself.
Genuinely made me jump. You genuinely made me jump.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ace is attached to the roof at the moment.
My headphones are falling.
You regret muting me now?
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
You muted yourself, man.
Ace, did you
I'm a
have
man of my
that? Did you
rules.
have that one I wish I didn't date you boy relationship?
Okay, I'm gonna say it now, I was a whore of a child.
We know.
Like,
I was
giant whore.
I have spoken with you about your
Before-
whore days.
Before
You
high
know-
school, my longest relationship was like 3 days.
Mine too, because I only had 2.
No, but I had like 8 before high school.
You sound like
Also, update on everybody's sound at the moment. I'm currently the loudest, with Ace being the second, Mars being the third. Fizz, you are the quietest. Like, you're at half volume.
yeah.
Because you were talking too loud.
I'm sorry.
It's not a bad thing, you're overexcited. It's
You
just...
should probably move the microphone to the other side of the table.
I was half tempted because I was setting up that one and I was like, oh, I should move it over here and then reach it across. Otherwise, it's too close to their faces. I was like, no, I'll just
That's
leave
because
it.
I pull it closer to my face because I'm worried it's not picking me up.
It's picking you up fine.
I know.
Oh,
I know.
trust
it is
me,
'cause I'll be
Fizz.
sitting here.
It's picking you up.
Oh, I promise, yes.
I'll be sitting here and I can still hear myself, and then I'll be like, maybe it is picking me up.
Dude, I was sitting in here testing out all the settings and stuff, and 2 of the people for the for my TAFE group thing were in the kitchen, like, moving shit around, and it was picking up them moving shit around.
Wow.
It's like, fuck, man.
How loud were they?
That's when
Microphones
it
are good.
freaked me out when I put my can on the table and it made a donk noise.
Doink. Why was that funny? I don't know. It felt
That's what I hear in my
I love
nightmares.
I love
Fair.
how Jay has a glass cup, Fizz has a glass cup, and Mars has a plastic cup.
That's
Well, I
because
was-
Mars is a child.
I was going to get both of them plastic cups, but one of them had paint down the bottom, and I was like, probably not. Fizz will cry, Mars will just, like, drink it. I feel like that's not healthy. So I just went, nah, fuck it. Fizz can have the glass
Yum.
cup.
Yay.
Because originally I put the halfway Coke in there, and I was like, oh, actually, I'm going to put it in that one. So I just poured it into there.
Soup.
Referring back to my question, did you have multiple? Did you have?
I don't know if you can count this as multiple relationships. Like, there was at least 5 separate people before high school, but a few of those people I went back to. Like, I dated my high school best friend for a while, and then they left me for my other best friend.
This is fun. Whee!
That's what she said.
My
And then, like, in
my
high
tech
school,
can't do that.
Good job.
in high school, I went ahead and dated the other best friend, and then they were like, I'm sorry, I can't do this, like, year 10 is getting to me here. And I was like, you know what, it's fine, like, I understand. And then we haven't spoken since. We're like, yeah, we'll talk, like, we're still friends and everything. And then literally neither of us have spoken because she moves social medias all the time. I don't know what's her current and active social, so I can't even, like, text her and be
I'm like that
hey.
with your TikTok. Oh, fuck, that's not. I'm like that with your TikTok.
Yeah, see,
I
I
never know
don't
which
change
one
all
you're
the
using.
time, though. I use, like, I
You have, like,
changed
4
off
accounts.
one. I have 3. One I don't have
Oh,
the
yeah,
login
that's
for
such
anymore.
a big difference. Yeah.
And no, so
I'll be
went to
back
talk to
again.
them, and then all their mates had a giant blow up at me, and it's like, I don't know what I did. Like, I wasn't even the one that broke up with them. Like,
Stuck in my head now. Good. Mars is asking if we want alcohol. No, Mars.
Yeah, my like proper first no.
Ooh, I can hear double me. Ew.
My proper first relationship was a dare.
I just smacked the microphone.
It was a dare. I got told that I had that
No. I just
What?
got the notification that my partner mentioned me in a post.
Oh,
this
shit.
could be literally anything.
Come in. Yes. I've only got one spare headphone set at the moment.
Hola.
It's because they're gonna get drinks.
You can if you want, yeah.
I'm scared.
We're not going to be in this thing out. Why are you scared?
Well, it's
I
recording
don't
currently.
like people.
Say hi to the people.
Because I'm Ranger.
No, that one is too.
Oh, you do something against
Not
Rangers?
naturally.
Say hello. That
I'm-
one's part Ranger.
I want to hide under the table.
Just say hi.
Hi.
Good job.
Is that it? Can I be done?
Yeah, sure.
Leave,
Do you want to say
please.
hi?
Fizz, it's fine.
You don't have to.
Hello.
All right, you guys will be on the podcast later, assuming I don't lose this footage too. No.
Just snort the coke, bud.
Okay.
I just came
That's
back out
what
of
that
nowhere.
song reminds. The intro song. It gives me those vibes. I would walk 500.
Not even.
Yeah, but it gives the same sort of vibes.
If it was slower, yeah.
It's giving. I'm gonna
It's
kill
giving.
myself. I'm muting myself for that.
No, my first ever relationship was a dare. I got told by a bunch of year sixes when I was in year 5.
Ace, get off your phone.
I
Hang on,
got
I'm
told
looking
by
at
a
the
bunch of
song.
year sixes that I had no game because I hadn't
Same, bro.
because I hadn't dated anybody yet, which was mostly because
No gay.
well, it was mostly because I was only just realizing that I wasn't straight. And they were just like, I bet that you can't date this one guy for more than a week. Yeah, they were right. I broke up with him after a day because I just couldn't deal with him. You want to know how sad this dude was? He made me a necklace out of fishing wire.
No, do you guys remember when I dated? Oh, I don't want to say his name.
The star?
Yes. Starfish.
Star.
So
That's what he's in my
You
phone
dated
as.
the starfish?
Yeah, for like
when
2
I dated
days.
Star, right?
He's in my phone as Starfish.
Three days actually.
I'm just every time I come up with my mouth, it's because I
So,
just remember
we-
random things.
Bro, I was so
broke
shocked.
up like literally the day before the carnival.
Yeah, I
So
remember
the
because he
athletics
was
carnival.
weepy and
Yeah,
he was like
he was Sookie.
oh my
um,
god, they broke up with me. No, doll, they gay.
Well, actually, that's how I said it. I was like, oh, I think I'm lesbian. I was wrong. I was trans, and I just didn't feel him, to be honest.
I don't feel you.
To be fair, I'm bi with a preference for female, so it's not really like
Just like dropped my phone on myself.
I was about to say you want what you can't have, but you specifically don't want to be a woman, so
So Starfish came up to me, right? And like I was talking to him and he was like, "No, I actually hate the name like Starfish."
their name. Yeah.
And I was like, I feel bad because I've been calling you that for ages and you've just like I've been calling you this for like over a year now and you've just randomly come to me and gone like, "Nah, I hate people that call me that." And I was like,
Wait,
"Oh."
do you mean like his actual name, or do you mean the nickname Starfish?
The nickname, his name's Starfish.
Oh, okay.
He actually hates it because of how dumb the character is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably easy enough.
that's
to
why
guess
he
what the
got
name
so
is.
mad at me when I put him in my phone as Starfish. You want to know something else about Starfish?
Yeah.
He asked
Well, so I'm very sorry if
Sorry.
you're listening to this stuff. Sure. You know who you are, but
Starfish asked out. What did we change their name to?
Which one?
Voldemort.
We changed their name.
I don't know what we changed it to.
Oh, no, forgetting.
Probably in the old footage that I lost.
Starfish asked out Voldemort and had to ask them through me because he accidentally blocked them and forgot. He forgot. He blocked the person he was asking out.
I
So
did that.
all of
I
his
did that
messages
to
didn't
Ace
go
like
through.
ages ago. I accidentally blocked him, and then I kept trying to message them, and they weren't seeing my messages. And I
No,
got pissed
that's
off at
what
them.
happened with me too. I was trying to text you during English to see if you were okay,
Before
and then
the phone ban.
and then I'm like, oh shit, you're not responding to me.
My knee.
Like you're not responding to me. I can't
BD
see
nothing,
your
bitch.
messages. What the fuck is happening?
Ah.
You blocked me.
Some days I feel like Fizz has just blocked me.
What?
I was like, send you text messages and you have not responded to a single one.
When?
Hang on, the last time I sent you a message was in Canberra, though. I'm pretty
What?
sure.
What?
Yeah, you're in
only-
my phone as fizziest the fuck.
No, Ace is in my phone as
The
Homosaurus
only
Rex.
person that I have actually blocked and kept blocked is... What was that on?
Text.
I don't
That's
have...
your profile photo.
I don't have your number.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are you
I'm
messaging?
gonna send you a message that just says asshole.
I don't have your number.
Who are you messaging?
I don't know, because there's only one text from Tuesday, the 28th of November, 2023 at 7:38 p.m. We were at the go-karts. It was Fizz's turn to go on there. So we were in putt-putt, and I was like, can you get someone to record you? Because I don't know if I'm going to make it out in time. And then we went, you know what, this putt-putt kind of sucks. It's also giving me a headache. Let's just go watch Fizz.
There was so many bright coloured lights in
I
there and
have-
it made me feel like shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember this happening. I don't remember getting a message from you. That's why I said stranger danger, because I didn't
But
know
see,
who you
the
were.
stranger danger text hasn't come up for me.
I said stranger danger because I didn't know who you were, and you never.
I would walk
You never-
500
Got my number.
No,
Dude,
I had
I'm gonna
your
get copyrighted
email.
so hard for this.
That's how
I'm
you're-
just going to put myself in as the same name.
What? I only got Jay's number the other day.
Yeah, they messaged me like, yo, what's your number? And I gave them my number, and I was like, see, I fucking like in my head I was like, fucking told you I didn't have your fucking number, bitch. Because you for ages were like, oh no, you have my number already. What? I was like, no, I don't, but I'm just gonna shut up because it's gonna cause an argument.
I gave all of you my number.
No, you did not.
I
You-
did.
you gave it a club.
When I started at Glendale,
No, you refused to give us your number because you
No.
you were
It's like Blondie. Blondie refuses to tell us their names. So
Yeah.
we just call them Blondie.
I think I know that name. I can't remember. off the
A
top of my
week
head.
into talking to you guys as friends, I feel like I'm muted.
Sorry. No, you're not. You're just quieter.
I can't hear anything.
You're not muted.
I can hear you
A
clearly.
week into being friends with you guys, I gave you guys my number because Voldemort kept bugging me about the fact that they couldn't find me on social media. I gave it to everybody.
I mustn't have been there then. 'Cause
and nobody listened when I gave it to you.
There you go.
to be fair,
That's
a lot
why,
of-
saving
that's
your
why
phone
I
now.
say I've given you my number because
No,
I'm a spiteful bitch.
I only got your number from
No, because a lot of my time at the first start of the friend group was sort of sitting there either talking to Voldemort's partner, talking to Harry Potter,
you got
or
Voldemort.
Do not let Dory listen to this.
Dory's gonna kill you for that.
The way Dory would cry at the implication.
No, my mother would probably go, what's wrong with Jay?
Well, I was gonna say Dobby, but then Harry Potter came to my mind first, so I was like,
The
oh,
funny
no.
thing is that Jay hasn't read the book.
No, I have
You haven't watched the movies, though.
a while ago, but I've watched the movies.
You made a point of telling us that you didn't watch it, though.
I watched part of the movies because Abby had a really big phase of Harry Potter.
My mum isn't left a Harry Potter phase. She has an entire leg of tattoos
Abby
of Harry
used
Potter.
to have a shrine of Harry Potter. Now it's a Taylor Swift shrine,
All
and
of
it's called
my...
her room.
Mine's becoming a Maze Runner phase. I'm
Abby
getting
had one of
Maze
those.
Runner coming
No,
back.
You want to know my current hyperfixation? A very goofy movie. The way... No. Maxley. I've been reading Max X Bradley Smut for the last 2 weeks.
Hey, has anybody seen that movie Smile?
Yeah.
I have.
I've
watched
seen
it.
part of it,
Mars,
but I
Mars and I
haven't.
have been watching horror movies in between
So
our
have I.
breaks.
I
In
watched
between our
it
breaks of
alone.
cleaning.
Last few days I've been watching horror movies, but I watched Smile and like I
It's
watched
the
it half
weirdest
at the
shit.
start, half at the end. Like
It
different
is
days.
so weird.
I watched
but
it with
so
Mum.
light.
honestly, they're coming out with the second movie. Sorry,
I'm like, fourth movie? That's it. I've only got the first one.
I was thinking 2024. But they're coming out with a second movie in October.
I watched it with Mum, and Mum almost started crying because it was really triggering. It was triggering for me. It was triggering for her.
Yeah.
But she was so confused as well because she wasn't paying attention. And then it got to the end scene, and she looked up, and she
Like,
It
my-
had
my
all
mum-
of the 3 endings it possibly could have had
Yeah.
in one. That was like fucking cool.
Yeah.
I watched it with Ozzy and he looked up at me and he just looked like, huh? What the fuck?
It was really brain bending. I think it was made really well.
Yeah.
It was just for somebody with a past like Mum and I. It was quite.
I guessed half of the like jump scares and shit that were happening, and
I
like
do
half.
that with
See,
every
I'm
movie.
sorry,
That's
but
what I did
movies are
with
becoming
Megan.
predictable.
That's
I
what
don't
I
know
did
if that's
with
just
Megan
me.
while watching it in gold class. I watched it. I'm going.
Yeah,
They're gonna.
I
they're gonna
watched
jump and
Megan for the first time.
They're gonna
and I
do a
was like,
jump
"Fuck
scare.
shit."
They're gonna do a
Mars-
jump scare. They're gonna.
Mars
do a
has
jump
seen
scare.
me watching scary movies for the last 3 days.
That's
you can
why-
you can ask Mars. I will laugh. I laughed when a dude's head dislocated from its body.
Yeah.
That's why I loved when you recommended me Midsummer.
Yes.
Oh, have you seen Leave the World Behind?
Yes.
I hated the ending. It's fucking shit.
Yeah.
No,
But-
see,
Yeah.
It wasn't
When
a
I-
It
terrible
was
movie.
better quality than most horror movies
Yeah.
these days.
I watched Megan, didn't like it, thought it was boring as
Yeah,
hell.
me
It was-
too.
And
It
then
was-
when I found out that the same producers were making the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I was honestly
You're
worried
like-
at how it was going to
yeah.
come out.
My expectations were so low, and
Yeah.
the FNAF movie was really good. Megan was
No, Megan.
It was
the-
more
the
predictable.
even the producers didn't like it, and the producers didn't like it because the director insisted that it had to be an Annabelle type film.
As
They-
well, I'm sad they didn't show much gore because it was.
If
gonna,
you had to choose
it
one
made
horror
it-
movie to live
it
in,
would
what
have made
one?
it so.
If I had to pick one to live in,
To live in.
Quiet Place,
Ooh, yeah. They're coming
because
out- I
I
fucking-
know
it's already out. I'm
it's
so
already
excited.
out.
I'm gonna get it.
I have loved the
That is
Quiet
so
Place
autistic.
forever. Dude, I love I have
I just muted Mars for that.
I've loved it forever. I first watched it with Mum when we had
You're on low
just
volume.
left my dad's place right after they divorced. And I loved it. I love it because it's like the it's the best for somebody like me who doesn't like to talk.
Yeah.
I spent weeks mastering how to open doors, how to use glass and silver cutlery. Like, I was silent, and that is why whenever...
That's my problem though, is because I can go hyper talkative or I could go non-verbal.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time.
the like MatPat made a video on the like where's the best place to live and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I love that video. It's my favorite, like one of my favorite MatPat videos of all time.
Uh-huh.
He's actually how I got into my Quiet Place phase. So him and like a channel that used to, I can't remember the name of it, but it used to like say the best things and the worst things about movies.
Yeah.
And they had 2 separate channels.
I
loved
yeah.
that channel.
I used to do I used to watch something like that. It was called Top 10, and
Yeah.
it would sit there and it would be like top 10 abandoned places to go.
Yes, I used
stuff
to
like
watch
that.
videos like that.
I loved it because they would spend 5 or 10 minutes explaining each of the steps, which means that I could sit there and I could watch it for like up to an hour, and I
Yeah.
loved that. You know how I'll walk up behind you guys and you won't hear me?
Yeah.
I do it with teachers a lot. I love doing it with teachers because teachers expect kids to be loud, and I'll
I
just
found
appear
it.
behind them.
It's called Cinema Sins, and it's
Oh, yeah.
everything wrong with a movie or everything like right about it or whatever it is.
yeah.
So when
Interesting.
I did work placement for the last 3 days just to help mum out, like at work and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. So last placement, I had super squeaky shoes on. You could hear me coming from down the hallway. Every step was a squeak, and it annoyed me. And then I got the boots I'm wearing currently. I'm almost silent in these boots.
Yeah.
So I walked up behind one of the educators that was in preschool 1, the room next door. Apparently she didn't hear me come in. And that's a surprise because the door is loud when you walk in. Like, because it's so high up, you can hear it. Each door has a certain sound, and I don't know if that's just me or if they genuinely do.
No, I do that too. That's how I.
But,
That's
yeah,
how I tell.
We
how mum
we
can
are
be
not
around
a good target for
No, but like also,
knowing what's normal.
my house has like 5 different kinds of doors. So my door is roller doors. The front door is a deadlock door, and all of the other doors, except for the bathroom and the laundry, are like proper, like house doors.
Yeah.
So
Except
all
the kitchen.
except the kitchen, but that has a roller door as well.
The thing
But
is,
because of that, they all actually do sound different.
yeah, we've got 2 roller doors, my bedroom door and the bathroom door, and they sound completely different. Like, that's the
Yeah.
thing with my brain, is almost every door sounds different but also familiar. Like, when Mum got her new car and she jingled the keys and it sounded different, all 3 of us noticed.
And then when Mum got her new car, the blinker was different. And I refused to be in that car without my headphones on for weeks because I hated that the blinker wasn't the same.
Song "Take Me to Church," right? Dad used to listen to it on repeat all the time, and then 2-ish years ago, I noticed there was this one part that sounded like a long beeping noise, and I'd hate it every time the song would come on, headphones on. I was like, I cannot stand this. And then I got into my queer phase, and I was like, okay, maybe I can mind it.
Dracula by Rob Zombie has a certain sound. I'm pretty sure it's that song.
I
certain
love it.
sound in part of the song that
Fizz is
sounds like
tisming.
one of my old alarms, and I'd freak out every time. Still listen to it, but every time that come on, I'd just be hyper aware of it.
Anybody
Yes.
want to learn about one of the first queer novels to actually be published without it actually being a queer novel specifically?
Sure.
You just brought it up with the Dracula thing. Okay, so the first ever vampire
I'm gonna
film...
go to the bathroom.
Oh, no, please stay!
I'll listen to it later.
Okay.
I'll listen.
Okay.
I promise.
One of the first
I'll
ever
find it.
representations
Oh my God, I
of a
got it.
vampire in a novel and or storyline was in a book called Carmilla. It was Italian, so it was written in Italian, which is, you know, as expected. And it Italian, written in Italian. So yeah, it was one of the first ever vampire novels to be released. It was written by a woman, which is absolutely bomb ass. But pretty much, it's about this female vampire that is obsessed with this this really rich Duchess lady that isn't married because her husband dead. Her husband's dead.
Sorry,
she's a
I
widow.
was just like, ace ass.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Pretty
round.
much, because this was one of the first representations of a vampire in popular culture. A lot of the original ways that people perceived vampires is really different to today. So you know how nowadays vampires can't come into a premises without being invited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that wasn't how it was when these first vampire novels were coming out. So what would happen is Carmilla, which is the name of the vampire, she would turn into a bat and she would fly into this Duchess's room and she would watch her sleep and she would bite her knee or her thigh, like her upper leg.
Why knee?
Knee or thigh, upper leg.
Because why the fuck not?
Knee.
And she would
I hope I sent ace to the right button. I don't know if we're supposed to be using the other one.
and she would like suck blood. And it was supposed to be like this really romantic thing at the time because people had an obsession with looking anemic. So
Yeah.
anemic is when you have low iron. And it makes you really pale, and that's what people think happened with vampires. So her drinking blood was supposed to be like this really sexy thing. Eventually, the Duchess realizes what's happening and actually starts staying awake when Camilla breaks in.
Yeah.
So she would actually wait. One night, she actually confronts Camilla, and Camilla's like, I am obsessed with you, my love. You are so beautiful, so smart, so fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
And so the lady's just sitting there like, ooh,
I hit my leg again.
wanna fuck?
I hate where I'm sitting because I've got 2 drawers right next to me and they're both hitting my thighs every time I move.
Then stop
Sucks.
moving. But
Because I can't, because I got tism.
they have accidental, not supposed to be sex.
I couldn't remember what hoodie you were wearing. I'm like 90% sure I sent you the right bathroom.
I mean, there was a bathroom and I pissed.
No, but I don't know if we're supposed to be using the ones next door or if we're supposed to be using the ones over there. Alright, you'll turn back on when you're ready.
What did you do to the lounge?
Fucking lounge.
I muted you. Just let me
Yeah,
know when
pretty
you're sitting
much. The first ever representation of queer women and vampires was a vampire human love fic that involved stalking and sexual assault.
That was scary. Oh, I can hear myself.
there. Well, yeah, that's because I turned you back on.
No,
Yeah.
I walked in. Bunch of old ladies. I think it's their book club because I had a bunch of
Yeah,
books
Yeah,
out.
it
they,
is book
they
club.
do book club today.
That was scary. 'cause
Usually we'd be out by now, but because I had
One
the
of
thing
them-
today.
one of
Did
them
later.
started walking back out. One of them asked me to close the door, and I thought I was in trouble for a minute when she spoke to me.
I thought you said smoked. I was like,
Yeah,
why is she
smoked
smoking?
me.
Why is she smoking
No,
inside?
smoked you out like a bee.
No, that just reminds me of the
smokes a
smoker.
weed.
The smoker we have at school. Someone had put like a traffic cone in there, so I have a Snapchat saved on my phone of the cone in the smoker, and I just said "smoking a cone at school."
Oh yeah, like the kiln
Yes.
or whatever it is. It's not
Yes,
kiln.
it's
but-
not a kiln,
Smoking a
it's
cone.
It's a smoker.
yeah.
Smoking a cone.
Smoker,
Ooh,
like
I haven't been wearing both
call my
headphones
dad
because
that.
I pierced one of my ears last week, and
My
it's
hands
Jay
just
was the
slightly hurts.
first. No, Mars was the first contact I could find, so I just panic texted.
Yeah, they showed me. We're at like pretty much an hour now, like 9 seconds to an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Already?
So Mars, you have to leave soon, don't you?
Yeah.
So
I have to go to therapy.
it's up to you guys if you want to keep going.
Has
If we
it
want to
been
stop.
an hour? Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just need to be in Glendale for 5:30 again. Like
Well-
the last time I was here.
If we want to say goodbye to this one, we can film another one. At like just us three.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I need another one to post.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah?
Sorry,
Okay.
Mars.
That's all good.
All right,
Bad,
well,
by the way.
we'll end it here now. Do you guys want to say any last things?
Penis.
Always be thankful of your childhood because you don't know how you're going to bond with your friends later in life.
I was-
Exactly. Trauma bonding.
We were all very severely trombone.
But we still do have
We
slight
were
good
hang on.
thoughts as well.
Trombone.
One more thing that involves me being queer in my childhood. How my queer journey started was me lying about being bisexual to fit in.
Do you want to know
Oh,
how my queer? Do you want to know how my queer journey started? This is the most lesbian way. My friend forgot to wear undies to school, wore her tunic, sat down. I could see up, and I was like, "Oh, that doesn't look too bad." That was it. That's what started.
you're a perv.
That is
Sounds like you.
so in school.
in school.
All right.
Yeah.
Any last words?
I've got
Wow, sounds like I'm about to kill you.
Bye bye
Question.
bye.
How do you
rest in peace?
forget?
What do you mean?
No,
you
okay. Like
forget
I'm
to
gonna
wear
guess
underwear?
younger years. Like
Year 3.
yeah.
Still.
No,
That
'cause
means
I
that
used to do
that means
too.
that we were 9.
Oh, okay. I wasn't. I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
No, see, saying year 3 versus saying
No, as
I'm
in seven,
so
6 or
many
7 when I
years
was like
old.
forgetting to wear
Oh.
general things.
I was just like, what do you mean you
To be
were 6
fair-
or 7 in year 3?
To be
I
fair-
turned 10 in year 4.
To be fair, for ages I used to forget to wear bras when I first started wearing them.
To be fair, I forgot to put a bra on before I walked out of the house literally today.
I can't do it. I
There's
sleep.
2 in my
Live on.
bag.
All right.
I sleep in my
Everybody
bag.
say
Bye,
goodbye,
bitches.
Mars.
Bye, Mars.
Bye bye.
All right.
Bye.
Save this shit for the next one.
Okay.
So this one will be posted tomorrow, hopefully. So tomorrow as of filming, and then the one that we are going to record straight after will be filmed or will be posted either next week or this week, depending on how guilty I feel.
Maybe
But
do
not.
it. Maybe do it on the weekend because there have been a lot of people like really, really, really wanting more.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Hey, at least it means we're doing well somewhat.
yeah. Well, I've got 2.7 interactions on Spotify alone,
Oh, nice.
so we've done pretty well, and we've gotten our first hate
Bye, Mars.
comments.
Love you. Have fun at therapy.
Bye. I'll just bring it to the kitchen. Just on the sink, next to the sink.
Are you still recording?
Yes. All right.
Penis.
Bye.
Okay.